Welcome to the Spitter Swallow Beer Review.
Yes, welcome.
I'm Jammer.
And I am Shagdog.
We are the Spitter Swallow Beer Review. Shagdog, I have Prestige. It's a lager beer, and it's a 5.6 ABV. And for 45 years, Prestige has been bringing its unique flavor profile to people, and it's a celebration, man, of flavor. Boy, let me tell you. Anyway, that's the gist of what they had in their little comment there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing
Fran is celebration. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead, Shag.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were done. I was doing Wild Leaps Island Haze. It's according to them, fruited hazy IPA. Beer Advocate gives it a 83. They consider it New England IPA 7.2% ABV and has 10 tropical flavors. Yeast naturally creates passion fruit, guava aromas, dry hop. Add pineapple, grapefruit puree to create a hop fruit punch. There you go.
How you like my cap? Optical cap.
Oh yeah, it's pretty nice. Is it green
It has
on the
a
bottom?
green liner in it.
Wow. Let's see what mine does. No, mine doesn't.
Mine has a
anything.
green little liner in it.
Hey, wait, mine's reflecting the light though.
Shagdog, let me just tell you right off the bat, this has got a nice frothy white fluffy head. And as you know, Shagdog, all your vitamins and minerals are in the head of the beer. So make sure you get some good head.
I'd give it too heavy a pour. I'm getting a pretty good head right there.
And mine is crisp and clear. It looks very inviting. I'm going to go ahead and give it a snifferino. Yes, it's got some grassiness there and malty. Yeah, a little hop. Nice little bready. Maybe caramel. Yeah, it smells very inviting. And I'm just going to go ahead and dive in, Shagdog, and let you describe and everything on yours.
Well, it's definitely cloudy. Cheers. Hey, cheers, brother. Cloudy, big head, almost 4 fingers. Yeah, definitely a fruity, tropical. Yeah, it's all the things you would get in a New England IPA. A little yeastiness in there, juicy, some pineapple, grapefruit. Yes, that smells like a fruity tropical IPA. It makes me want to do a luau or something.
Ooh, that's nice.
I'm going to haze this one down. Yeah. There's a Hawaiian restaurant here, Jammer, and I just don't know why they don't have hula girl. I mean, if you made it into like a Hooters type thing, but just hula.
Oh, my God, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
We should do that.
I know. They're called, it's called Hawaiian barbecue, but it's set up. Seen pictures on Google. I've never been there, but it looks like a Chinese restaurant when they got the cheap chairs and the little square tables.
You know what I would call it? What I would call ours?
What's that? Hawaiian 5-0?
No.
Oh.
Hulas.
Hulas. Yeah, I like that. And have little coconut brawls on the
yes. And the girls there doing the little, and the dance and everything. And
a boss, these coconuts are really hurt my I don't give a fuck. You're wearing the coconuts on your tits.
Yes, you're weird. Yeah. Oh, well, we're gonna have to get you some bigger ones.
Yeah, we'll put a little rubber thing on the edge there so they're not chafing you too much. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little non-chafe.
Seriously
rubber.
Though, I would call mine hulas, and I would have the girls come out there, dance a little bit. On the side, they could be a little stage there, and have a little bongo drummer, whatever what do they call it, the little drummer guy, and you can have a guy come out there with the flaming baton or whatever they call it, and do that kind of shit. That would be really fun.
A little bit of live acting. Too, like famous shows that have Hawaiian 5-0, the Brady Bunch episodes. Have a little reenactments of some scenes.
That would be awesome too.
Yeah.
Now you're actually putting me in a location for that to happen down here in Florida. And you know what location that is, right?
Anna Marie Island? Key
No.
West would be the best.
Oh no, it can't be Key West.
Can be Key West.
It has to
That
be
would
a high traffic area. It would be Kissimmee, Orlando Kissimmee.
Oh, where they have all the other like theatrical restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, because now I can draw upon some people to be acting,
Yeah.
these scenes out and have it be a themed restaurant,
Right. So we went from Hooters type Hawaiian thing all the way straight to the thing. We just brainstormed all the way up.
Can you believe that?
And now next is Hollywood. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in a movie with Vince Vaughn and some of the guys on another Bachelor,
Or what the hell is that one movie where the Wedding Crashers? They could have luau crashers.
Oh no, it'd be a hula themed restaurant in the movie.
Yeah.
Vince
We call it
Vaughn would be. No, we got to go to Hulas. We got to go to Hulas.
Make it like a trip type thing,
Yeah.
like bachelor party, but it's about hulas. Yeah.
Yeah, we got to go to Hulas, man. We got to celebrate.
Yeah. We gotta celebrate your engagement by going to hulas.
Yeah. Remember when we were kids and we used to go there with our parents?
Yeah. I have it kind of like the theatrical theme restaurant, but it's almost like Hooters too, with hula girls as waitresses and stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they got to be walking around in their bikini type, stuff.
Well, I was thinking
skirts.
I was thinking just slim up here, and then the hula grass skirt things down here. So, but got to show a little hip,
Yeah, got to show a little bit of cheek.
Got to be able to shake it a little bit.
Yeah.
Go through Shagdog's trial and error testing of a. Yeah, pretty
casting couch. Shagdog's casting couch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good, Jeremy. Let me give it a taste.
You really
finally.
want this part, don't you?
Oh shit.
And you're pointing down there. You really want this part, don't you?
Yeah. Yeah. It's entry level as a hula girl, but you may work your way up to being the top billing actress.
Oh, I thought you were talking about entry level.
No, you say entry level hula girl, but you might work your way up to one of the top acting parts. Maybe you'll be the Mrs. Brady.
Maybe you'll be Marcia.
Yeah, or Peter.
Marcia.
If you go by he, she, you could be Peter. Grab the necklace thing, give it to your brother. Cause him a wreck in a surfing accident.
Shagdog. The reason why I have this backdrop is because this is a Haitian beer. This Prestige is. And Haiti is owned by France. And this is Versailles behind me.
I think they
were part of the Versailles Gardens.
Were owned by France.
They're still owned by France.
They got to pay a big tax still to France, actually. That's probably why they're poor.
That is the main reason why they're poor.
Yeah.
But then again, they did say, hey, you could either have us come in and take over your country again, or you could pay us X amount every year or whatever like that.
Right.
At the time that it happened, you can't discount what they were thinking. All right, we fought them off the island and got them off of here, France. We got the French people off of here, and we've taken over the island. But they're going to come back hard with a bunch of people with weapons, and they're going to kill us all. Maybe we should accept their offer of paying X amount back.
They shouldn't.
No, they shouldn't.
If
but
they knew
I can
France
see
was
them doing it.
France was more bark than bite. If they knew that, they would have been, what the fuck are you going to come back with? Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? They would turn around and do that. Yeah, really, when you get down to it, France was very brutal back in the day.
Yeah, but it'd be hard to fight an overseas war for France, I think. The Mexicans proved it with Cinco de Mayo, yeah.
What, France tried to take Mexico?
No, they were fighting. I don't know. They wanted, because, Mexico owed a bunch of those countries money, too. Well, France decided they're going to send some troops in. Mexico refused to pay on loans or whatever.
To France?
Yeah, so that was a battle. It was like 10,000 Frenchmen against 3,000 Mexicans. And I'm probably wrong on the numbers, but yeah. And they won the battle, and then they had and the French were supposed to help the South out, but they
Oh yeah, I remember that part.
yeah. But because of that, they didn't, support the South as much as they're going to, and all that. Yeah.
Interesting. Well, Shagdog, I'm going to tell you right now, this beer, even with all the things I said about it, it's grassy, malty. The flavor, it's got a nice spready caramel with a little hop. Overall, very easy to drink. Smooth beer. I'd have to give it a C plus and a swallow and a quarter. A swarter.
All right. Yeah, I remember we did that one time. I wasn't really too fond of it. I mean, it's a real bad adjunct lager, basically, for me. But it was something nice to have. It does have a little bit of a Caribbean flair to it. Right?
Ramali's Ales
and Lagers. Home brews and craft beer.
Hey. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice to have you. Come on, man.
Yeah. That's a long name there. Ramali's Ales and Lagers.
Yeah. It is a long name. Be cool to check it out, though.
With this jammer, I didn't even give a description of the taste or anything. Yeah, definitely a tropical IPA, hazy. It's a New England style, but it's not real hoppy. It's kind of mild on the hops. It's not really hoppy at all.
But the New England style ones are pretty decent, usually.
Yeah, I mean, it's a give or take for me on them because some of them, try to do too much. I think some breweries try to do too much with the New England IPA, and you don't have to do too much with that.
That's true. I mean, sometimes less is more.
Yeah. I mean, if you basically with this, you get the passion fruit, guava, pineapple, grapefruit, but it's mild, especially the grapefruit. I don't like grapefruit. I'm glad it's mild on there. And it tastes like a hoppy fruit punch, basically, almost less, not cherry, fruit fucking punch. It tastes like cherry juice or whatever, more. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But without that, more of a, but that's fruit punch, right? Yeah, fruit punch. Yeah, it's red, right? More of a tropical punch. They should put in there in the description, I think.
Well, with the guava and the pineapple, especially with the pineapple, it becomes sweet.
Yeah, I mean, kids would be misunderstanding that. Fruit punch. Oh, I drink Hawaiian punch.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I would give this a B plus and a swallow and a quarter.
Awesome.
I've had a couple by these guys too. They're not too bad.
I just had the feeling of like an ashtray taste.
Hey, you'll have that.
I don't know why that came to me all of a sudden, but for some reason when I took one of those sips there, it just like ashtray.
So Prestige or we'll go to those poor countries in the Caribbean. Prestige or Red Stripe?
Red Stripe.
All right.
Red Stripe is much better.
What was the Puerto Rican one called? I can't remember what that Puerto Rican lager was called. Was it Madala? No, that's Colombia Madala, right? I can't remember the Puerto Rican one. I'll Googleize it. I'll remember as soon as I see it.
Red Stripe is a much better flavor than
the Puerto Rican lager.
And I'm not saying it's bad. It's just I like Red Stripe better.
Oh, it's not that one. That's a different. Never heard of that one. Oh, it is Modelo Light.
Yeah.
They have another one called Magna Lager. MAGNA.
I think I saw that one before. Yeah. I think I've seen that one before. Oh, cool.
I was thinking Madala was Colombian for some reason. Because they have a town called Medellin or something like that. Maybe that's why.
Also about Bariloche, where Hitler hid out.
Where was that at? Argentina, though, right?
Yeah, Argentina. Sorry.
Yeah.
Bariloche,
that's where him and his wife had Obama's mother. I can't find that fan made documentary for regular person, but it was a good documentary. But showing all the evidence of how Barack Obama's mother is Hitler's daughter. Yeah, of course, it
Man, that
wasn't
would
solid.
actually be wild, wouldn't it?
Wasn't solid evidence, but then someone showed like Barack with a mustache like that, and it looks kind of like him.
Well, I'm going to say this, and you can take it for what it's worth. Hitler in the bunker, there's not any real proof that he died in that. I mean, if the Russians had the proof, it's gone. They're not sharing it. It's never going to happen. If America had the proof, they're not sharing it. It's never going to happen. England, whatever, not sharing it.
They're definitely not going to share it.
And I can't. I personally don't believe that Hitler was always thinking ahead to different things and thinking of contingencies, and stuff. He wasn't the greatest strategician, whatever you want to call it.
Strategic. Yeah.
Strategist.
Strategist. Yeah.
When it came to military
Right.
moves and stuff, but he was good at anticipating particular things and having backup plans for it. And
I just can't
they've
believe
proven that there was a tunnel from the bunker to the airport area. And they've proven that there was a bunker, not bunker, but that tunnel there. And they proved that it would have been possible for him to get from there and fly out because that Heidi Reich or whatever,
Heidi
flew
Fleisberg.
in and landed
Heidi Fleiss.
at the Brandenburg Gate area. She flew in and landed there and flew out there on April 29th or 30th. So the possibility of him leaving, and there was all these sightings in Spain and in Argentina, Brazil, and Colombia.
Some witnesses like
seeing
maids.
him there, and not just by people that were there, but by FBI that was there trying to follow up whether he was there or not. So I think personally, and maybe it's just the guy that's like, okay, always rooting for the underdog type thing, or wanting history to be more colorful. Maybe that's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, there you go. I like that.
I kind of believe that he escaped.
Yeah, I can't think all those other guys escaped and he didn't.
Yeah, exactly. And he had these doubles. And one of the things they've proven is that the one double, that one video of him shaking when he met the little boys outside the bunker and all that stuff, they've proven that guy was actually a double. So that wasn't him at that time meeting them.
Did the guy smack the little boy later with his shaking hand?
When he was holding the little boy, and he was.
Anyway.
I don't know if he's smacking him or whatever, but I could see them actually saying, "Okay, say do this, do that," and then when he gets back to the bunker, the people kill them and turn around and dump their bodies there and burn it, and make it look like it's Hitler.
So he had doubles like the previous president, right? Rubber mat, itching himself back here to rubber mask stretch, or is that old?
You talking about Biden?
Yeah, the stretch, or is that old people's skin? I don't
know. That whole thing with Biden,
I think even the doubles screwed up a few times.
Well, they have to be more like the real.
Yeah, I mean, they say Jim Carrey and who else? Somebody else were some of the doubles.
I can't see Jim Carrey and them doing that kind of crap.
No, I mean, he dressed up as Saturday Night Live, and I wasn't buying it. With him trying to be Joe Biden in Saturday Night Live, so
I can't see that kind of crap. But as far as whether Hitler possibly escaped, I tend to believe that he did because all the sightings, all the information that's being provided here lately from the people that were in Spain and in South America and so forth.
Yeah.
And not only that, it just makes sense. Like you said,
Mm.
go to South America, start the Fourth Reich. You know what I mean?
Sediment. Ugh.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I don't
No
know.
extra charge for that.
What do you think it is?
Yeast.
Oh, I hate that kind of shit. It just makes me
You'll
wonder.
be flatulent later.
Oh, Lord. Can I get the spoon and spoon it out?
Well, you could have drank it really slowly and
Pour it through a
possibly
coffee.
missed it.
Yeah. Could have poured it through a coffee filter, maybe. Let's just chug it down, right?
Get an old sock and.
Well, at least it's not black, I don't think. I can't tell. It's not black, is it? It looks like rat turds. I don't know.
Maybe that's what it is.
It swirls like rat turds.
Yeah, like it just
Down the hatch.
What a brave guy.
Oh, I got one chunk
Was
left
it
in my
chunky?
mouth. Yeah, I had one linger on the tooth.
All right. Ready?
Oh, yeah. You want to do one more?
One more.
Did you give your grade? I give my grade. Yeah, you gave your grade. Okay. Oh, that's from earlier. Okay. And thanks for watching Ramali's Ales and Lagers. That's a hard one. And our second viewer just joined in too late. We're about to do another one here in about 5 minutes, so check it out.
All right. Thanks for watching, commenting, liking, subscribing, and sharing. Be sure to join us on the next exciting review on the Spit as Well Beer Review. I'm Jeremy.
Yes, it's our summer fiasco of beers. We're not doing too bad like the first summer fiasco many years ago.
I tell you, that was pretty rough back then.
Yeah, I mean, today started off as a summer fiasco before the beer reviews, but I think we're doing all right. I mean, as far as getting the beers together and the weather and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, you're right.
No love bugs, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's true. We had a lot of issues back then.
Yeah. See you on the next one.
Take care.